Nazis outside, 4 or 5 of them that looked as if they were paid Democrat operatives. Not the first time that would have happened. If they were or they weren't, it's despicable, it's wrong, it's scum, it has no place in decent and civil society. We completely and totally denounced it. We tried to get our security, remove them. We sent students out there to debate and to try to mock them and get rid of them and get them the heck off the streets. That was our immediate response. That was well known. It was documented on digital social media. And so then The View has this whole thing outside that was happening. I'm sorry, the View had this whole segment where they're bashing our event, and they just start to really get very excited and more excited about it. Whoopi then goes all in, accusing us of letting Nazis into our event. And that's just kind of that little chime. All of a sudden, fire alarm at ABC in complete and total firestorm. Because then, after the break, Whoopi Goldberg gets a note from Legal, play cut 48.
Clarification about the neo-Nazis at the Turning Point event. They were outside protesters. My point was more metaphorical, that you embraced them at your thing, I felt. So they were not in the building.
They felt invited. You know what? If the so-called Antifa, who are anti-fascist, that's what Antifa stands for, would go there and protest, then Antifa would get a bad reputation. That's why when I hear that Antifa is...
right, but that's not... But let me just make sure that everybody... Because, you know, misunderstanding what people say is very big.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So we want to make sure you... I know they were not in the building, but they were in the mix of people at the thing.
No, they weren't. So that smear continues. They were in the mix of the thing that were there. And so The View then doubles and triples and quadruples down on it. They were not in the building at all. They were nowhere in the mix there. And Whoopi is so arrogant. She is so, let's just say, prideful. That's the word I'm looking for. That she can't tell the truth about this. So then what happens is then we at Turning Point USA immediately issue a formal cease and desist letter, which then went totally viral. Turning Point USA issues cease and desist to ABC News over defamatory statements. So someone said right here, they emailed us, Charlie, why do you keep on talking about this? They say things to rile you up. Why don't you just ignore? That is the old Republican way of doing things. We don't do that around here. In fact, if you're going to smear teenagers, 15, 16, and 17-year-olds, like Nicholas Sandmann and Kyle Rittenhouse, then we're going to stand up for our kids. Oh, just ignore them. No, we play offense. We're not going to put up with that anymore. You can't call us a bunch of Nazis without facts, without any sort of basis. In fact, the facts show the opposite, and we're going to put up with it. It's not going to happen anymore. Just ignore them? No, we're entertaining a massive lawsuit against The View, actually. We're talking to lawyers right now. Turning Point USA issues cease and desist. And by the way, this is trended all on Twitter. Sue The View has been trending on Twitter. And for those of you that say, oh, Charlie, we have bigger problems, hold on a second. The truth matters. The truth matters regardless of what's happening in the news cycle. And you're trying to tell me we should allow Whoopi Goldberg to be able to smear your grandkid? Oh, that doesn't matter. That's what she did. You see these beautiful young people at our event. You see these 19 and 20-year-old Christian kids. This has implications for their futures and their careers if it goes unchecked. They might be in a job interview 5 years from now. Oh, did you go to an event that allowed neo-Nazis in? They were in the mix, according to Whoopi Goldberg. It could prevent internships. It could prevent relationships. No, this is widespreading for anyone that attended the event. That's exactly how the left operates.